Hi, Richmond Jewish community, and thank you to the Jewish Community Federation of Richmond, Virginia, for this platform connecting us through Torah, the greatest way to be connected. This Rosh Hashanah 5782, let's take a brief moment to analyze one of the most fascinating lines about all of Rosh Hashanah. The Talmud tells us, Mea kolos keneged yevavos shel Aim Sisra, which means the 100 blasts of the shofar correspond to the 100 cries of the mother of Sisra. What a strange line. Sisra was the Assyrian dignitary, the general, the arch nemesis, the enemy of the Jewish people. And Devorah, the great judge of the Jewish people, she wrote a song about the miraculous victory, military victory over Sisra. And the story goes that the mother of Sisra, as is described in detail, was looking out the window, waiting for her son, who was a great hero. He was a warrior, the most well-known warrior in the world. And of course, he was going to vanquish his next enemy and plunder and loot and make the people of Ashur the tops in the world. Alas, she's waiting there, and he doesn't come. And eventually she realizes that he's not going to come back. What a strange way for this to connect to the shofar and to Rosh Hashanah. What is the message behind this? What's the connection? Certainly, we look at a source within Tanakh, which in the Torah, which talks about a kind of wailing, and the sound of the shofar is piercing, like a cry of sorts, and evokes a certain kind of emotion. Crying, human crying, causes one to really reflect, introspect, and it can be shocking. So what are we trying to accomplish here with this lesson? First of all, in a way, we're humanizing this arch enemy. There's certainly something to that. In a way, we're recalling our ability to win against all odds. We're connecting to that as we are in a heavenly court, trying to be victorious by the end of the days of judgment and the days of awe. But there is another aspect, the human aspect. It's such a great example for us. And that is that Sisra, his people, his family, and especially his mother, had this mentality that he was for sure going to overcome any obstacle in his path. And she was so sure of the prowess of her son that she absolutely was convinced that he would return from battle. And when she had that recognition, she was shocked. And to a great extent, one approach to this lesson is to understand throughout the entire year, we are in a certain state of mind. And when Rosh Hashanah comes and we hear that shofar, we get shocked into a recognition that everything that we had understood throughout the entire year needs to be reconsidered. We need to remember, we need to be reminded to awaken from this stupor, from this slumber. And that's what Maimonides says. The shofar is there to wake us up from our slumber. What kind of slumber he's talking about? He's talking about us being asleep at the wheel on this journey, on this road of life, on this path. And so the shofar is connected perhaps to the mother of Sisra, because just like she was awakened, we also need to be awakened. And just like the stakes were very high, the stakes are very high here as well. You hear at Somli Bi Hashem's will, and we get awakened by the shofar. We get reminded the best version of ourselves that we can yet become, that we have the strength and the fortitude to clinch that. Thank you, and have a happy, healthy, sweet new year.